Zach.
Yeah?
Which episode is this?
Shit, it's Halloween, dude.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Fuck.
You know what that means.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Beep boop beep. Hit song. 80s reference.
That's just prime. Well, when we said that we wanted to do more this year than the previous year, 3 is technically more, right?
You're damn right it is.
You know, you don't have to wear that the whole time.
Bumblebee Man wears it. He commits to the bit. Where's Jokertron?
You kind of have a little Macho Man Randy Savage thing going on.
Hell yeah, brother. Step into a Slim Jim. You know what they say?
What?
Cream always rises to the top.
The tippy top. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Fine.
Well, thanks for joining us on our Halloween adventure. Normally we do. We go a little bit more out in past years for Halloween. We have like decorations.
Oh yeah.
Like we had like
the banner and the
cobwebs and stuff.
You can always just clip art some in above us. Like we'll just pretend like, oh no, there's cobwebs, spooky spiders.
I could probably watch out for the bat.
Oh no.
Like that.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
Periodically, we'll see.
Yeah. But yeah, we want to do a little something for the festive year, and for the first time in a while, we wanted to do an actual episode.
Yeah,
where we do drinkies
all the way.
So we're doing drinkies this time,
I suppose.
And we're 40. We're almost in our 440-ish.
Yeah, we're 40
adjacent.
If you average our years out.
Oh yeah, we are 40.
We're 40 if you
average it out.
Yeah,
that's true.
So we're there.
And it's fun doing this, but the day after it becomes less and less fun.
So I get some compliments sometimes. People say I look younger than I am, and they're like, "You don't look 39," and I'm like, "I feel very 39."
I feel so 30
here.
Yeah.
Out here it's fine.
I feel like 60 sometimes.
Yeah, but in here it's a mess.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
In my soul.
Doing these episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like we should just get started, right?
Do
we remember how to do this?
I mean, I feel like it's like riding a very terrible bicycle. You're ready.
That's the good stuff.
Woo, child.
Hoo, child. Things are gonna get slippier.
Because you're gonna slip and fall down?
Because of alcohol.
Oh. All right.
Alcohol makes you slippy, right? That's what it's known for?
Yeah, slippies.
Slippies. People are like, yeah, don't drink too much alcohol. You get slippy. You get too slippy.
It's really slippies out there, guys.
Yeah, like Slippy Toad from Star Fox.
Where are you going with Slippy Toad?
From Star Fox.
I know. I thought you were gonna go on like a Wind in the Willows, like car accident.
Yeah, from Disneyland.
Yeah. It's weird that I would make a Disney reference.
Yeah. That's out of character.
I don't like this.
No.
I don't. But
why are you doing this?
I don't like any of this.
Do you want to get started?
Yeah. Who's first?
I don't even. You want to do rock, paper, scissors for it?
Mm-hmm. Wait. Does the winner get to go first?
Or? The winner chooses? Winner goes first.
All right.
Shit. All right, Mike goes first. Yay! I feel like
it's a Halloween, right? We want costumes.
Yeah.
What better to promote costumes than
pretenders?
Yeah.
Because they're pretending. This feels anticlimactic.
I'm gonna grab mine.
You want to grab mine? Yeah, maybe yours will feel better.
Yeah, okay. Because this is Bludgeon, he's a pretender, and
this is... Didn't they call this like Liege Maximo?
I think that's the guy inside.
The guy inside.
Yeah, I didn't look to see what this guy is.
Skullgrin.
Yes. And then he turns into like a...
Oh, because they're primes, that's right.
Yeah.
These are the power of the perms.
But I guess they turned into guns?
Or they were just like, they were like, hey, what if it was the headmaster gimmick, but instead of turning into a face, they turned to like just nothing?
Yeah.
It just turned into like a little square with a design on it.
I guess a gun.
Mine becomes like a rake.
Yeah, like some kind of...
Like you can do yard work with him?
Yeah.
Like,
ooh.
Yeah.
Till those fields.
That's right. Skullgrin. Aerate the soil.
This feels wrong.
This feels weird. I don't like this. You want to try again?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try again.
Yeah, let's try again. Let's try again.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you try again. You start.
What about this one? Pretender. This is Bumburst. Bumburst. It's Bumburst. Bumburstarino. He's an updated version of a Pretender who was a bat guy, right? He was like a Batman,
right?
He was like you should have done this because he's a Batman.
He's a Batman. I'm Bumblebee Man's. That's how he talks.
That's right.
It may be similar to how Batman talks, but it is not Batman.
Right. So in the original Pretender of Bombburst, he was a bat guy and that came apart, and then inside was a little robot that turned into like a little jet thing, right? Yeah. So they've kind of half done that. Well, they're like, what if they just didn't have the Pretender shells and we just kind of mashed a little thing together?
Yeah.
To kind of homage the whole thing, but make it a little tiny baby boy.
Yeah, and he's a baby boy.
He's a baby boy, for sure. Very easy to do.
Do you have his wrench attachment?
Oh, yeah, it's actually right there.
You want me to grab it?
No, it's just a little fucking wrench. Who cares?
Yeah, like he has these two giant guns.
Yeah, why would he have a wrench?
It still feels weird though, right?
It feels weird.
Now, let me grab mine.
Okay, see if yours will make it feel better.
All right, so just to kind of keep it, we're doing pretendies.
Yeah.
There's a pretendie for you.
Okay, there you go.
Iguanas. Iguana, fill you up, girl.
Iguan me, iguan you, iguan us.
I actually had iguanas as a kid.
Did you?
I
didn't.
I had his... I think I lost the shell over time, but I still know the core robot is still somewhere in my keepsake boxes.
The only Pretenders I had as a kid were the monster Pretenders. The instructor.
Yeah, I had a couple of those guys too. I didn't have the whole set though.
Me neither.
Just do them?
Yeah, why not?
Because you were kind of jumping in.
Yeah, so yours is he's
like a guy who's like leaning back. He's like crab walking on a motorcycle.
Yeah. He's like, what if I just hold on to my motorcycle?
Yeah. He's like, why don't I just He's like those guys you see that go down the road like holding the wheel.
Or like in Return to Oz, the wheelies.
Oh,
wheelers, what are they called? Something wheelers or something like that.
Wheelers. Wheelers.
They were scary.
Come here, Jedi.
They were legit scary. I was like the scariest thing I've ever seen in a movie at the time, honestly.
I think I did it backwards.
Well,
there we go. I haven't transformed this guy in quite a while.
Yeah, he's got a little bit more involved of a transformation for sure.
I like his tail.
Yeah,
his little seat.
Little seat tail is kind of fun.
Seat tails. Woo! There's like a little click you do here. Yeah. I was always afraid I was breaking it when I first got it. That's him, right?
That's him. He did it.
His gun is somewhere. His handle thing.
His little handle thing. Yeah, it's somewhere.
Now, why these weren't larger figures, I don't understand.
Well, Yeah.
Because they're still fun.
They're fun. It's just, you know, there's little things. So same kind of thing. Their robot modes homage their pretender shells. So he was like an iguana monster guy. He was like a bat monster guy. I don't know what they were pretending to be. Because like no one's gonna look at that and be like, that's not a robot in disguise.
Yeah. Okay, so this still feels wrong though, right?
Yeah, these are small.
Do you think we need another drink to properly get into this? Because I feel like that's what we're supposed to do, right? You go, and then we do like another little shot, and then we keep going that way. Is that what we're doing?
To you?
I think we're supposed to, technically. Maybe we're just not in the Halloween spirit.
Okay.
Isn't that what's supposed to be like? You go, we do a shot.
Why not?
Then I go, we do a shot. Yeah.
Why not?
All
right.
Maybe that's gonna pull us back into this. I feel like we're just getting off the run. It's been a little bit. We promised.
We got the rust.
We both got the drinking a little bit. You know.
Yeah, we just gotta shake off the rust. Yeah. So it's been a little weird.
All right. Let's try this out.
Cheers.
That feels awful, but I think we can get it right this time. I feel like they got to be here for this. You know?
Yeah. All right. Let's give us another shot.
This is what I'm talking about.
Does this feel good?
I think this feels better.
This feels right?
This feels better.
Okay.
So
what I have here is Skullgrin, but like the big boy version.
The big guys.
And what's weird with this is a weird choice was they came out with these two guys.
He came out first.
Yeah. And then he came out and everyone's like, oh cool, they're just kind of doing pretenders as little court class figures.
As if we had these already, those little Power of the Prime ones. All right,
it was neat.
That's cool.
But then for some reason they were like, okay, we can do some more pretenders, but this one's deluxe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Let's just give it a shot.
So he's a little tank. Well, he's kind of a tank. He only has treads back here.
Yeah.
And then like nothing.
Yeah.
He's basically, the back of him is just like pushing him through the dirt.
Maybe that's more dangerous. Like you're seeing a guy coming at you and dirt's just
flying up. Yeah.
It was a combine harvest. It was a rake.
Oh, that's true. Oh my God.
We're connecting the dots.
Everything's connected.
Seeing through your reptilian eyes.
Flat Earth forever, baby.
What?
What?
Went a little too
You
far.
went a little weird there.
Sorry, Halloween.
Yeah.
Halloween, everybody.
All right, now we're getting into the spirits.
Now it's Halloween, everybody.
So he's got these little gun blade weapons that feel like Combiner Wars.
Do they have Squall some?
They have a Squall thing, but they also feel like leftover from Combiner Wars.
They do, yeah.
Yeah. And then he's got his little turret gun here because he is a tank. And then he's got this little thing that pops here that kind of looks like it should be a seat.
Yeah.
Like
it almost feels like they were supposed to make him like this.
Yes.
But then someone accidentally blew up the size.
Yeah, they clicked a little checkbox that made him larger accidentally.
They're like, he's a deluxe size.
Yeah.
And they're like, sure. Yeah, that's what we meant to do.
That's intentional.
Yeah.
It doesn't match what we've gotten before this, but why not?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just going to get started. So the first thing, you don't have to take this off, but it makes it easier. Yeah.
No one wants to remove the kibble when you transform, but sometimes
you just do it.
You get a little older and you start to realize
life's not worth it.
Take the kibble.
Life's not worth it.
Take the kibble off.
Like for what? For bragging rights that you could transform a robot toy.
I kept the shoulder.
I'm an expert at this.
Yeah. Calm down.
You're like, nobody cares.
You got years to live.
Yeah.
Put some money in your 401k.
Go touch some grass.
You got time to do things.
Yeah.
I do feel like pretenders, though, are like, it's a very weird place in Transformers history.
Yeah.
Everyone claims to hate them.
Yeah, that's true.
Everyone fucking loves certain characters from that thing.
Also true.
Like Octopunch.
Yeah.
And like, obviously, like Bludgeons. You know, all the Decepticons.
I think there's a little bit of revisionist history there. A little bit.
Yeah. I feel like it's only the Decepticons.
It's only the Decepticons.
No one ever talks about the Autobots.
Nobody wants a pretender Jazz or Grimlock or even a Starscream.
I had a Grimlock when I was a kid. I feel like they're just guys.
Okay. Well, I think my favorite part about the robot mode on this figure is like, where the hell does this giant ass head come from?
Right.
It's tucked in there and it kind of folds up and he has this little mullet horn part back here that he doesn't need, but he's certainly got.
There's another special feature he has on the back that he does not need.
That's true. He has a cute little tail. He's just got a cute little tail.
Was this going to be remolded as something else that has the tail?
I don't know.
Like what?
I love it.
What design?
Well, they did remold this as a little
the G2.
the G no, it's not GX. It's a Death's Head. The little Death's Head.
Yeah, but it's like supposed to be like a
G2
warrior.
thing. Yeah. It's just a regular like weird army builder guy.
But either way, like, does that require a tail? I don't know. I'm not shooting the tail down. In fact, I love the tail.
Yeah, no.
10%.
When I got this, I literally texted Zach. I was like, "Have you got Skullgrin?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "How cute is this tail?"
And I was like, "Oh my god, I was going to text you about this tail."
It's such a cute tail.
I love this figure. I just wish it was bigger.
Yeah.
Like if he was a Voyager scale, I think he would be absolute tits.
I agree.
He's still nuts.
Yeah, no, he's still great. He's a great little figure. I like, I do one of each for his weapons because, like, he's got a sword, he's got a gun, he's got a sword gun.
Yeah.
And, like, what do? Do you have two swords? Do you have two guns? No, you do one of each.
Too bad Squall from Final Fantasy VIII didn't. Maybe I would have liked that
Dual
game
wheel.
more.
No, Final Fantasy VIII sucks.
It's awful.
I don't care what anyone says.
And the worst part is you get through that whole game and you lie to yourself.
You're lying to yourself.
You lie the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm having a good time.
I think.
But then when you find out the main villain isn't even the main villain, it's some bitch who showed up 10 minutes ago. It's
Ultimacia? Who the crap is Ultimacia? Yeah.
Fuck this game.
And then you find out, like, all these people that I've been hanging out with, we've been friends since we were little kids and we forgot?
Yeah. But I think the biggest betrayal of Final Fantasy VIII, and Tears and I talk about this all the time, they created Mumbas and did nothing with it after.
Because they were supposed to be like a replacement for Moogles.
But they were so fucking cute.
Right.
Like, why aren't Mumbas popping up in more stuff?
No, they went back to Moogles.
And they just have chocobos up my ass all the
Yeah.
time.
For sure.
Hanging with little Catmen.
And then like there's like cutaways to Laguna. I'm like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah. I love this episode already. Hey, Halloween? Oh, does that correlate to hate shit?
Let's hate on Final Fantasy VIII
for 10 minutes. Fuck it.
That was actually my first Final Fantasy. God, I hate that game.
I know.
Anyways, what do you got?
Anyway, so I like what you're doing.
Yeah.
I feel like I like it a little too much.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna do the same thing.
You're gonna kick yours up a notch? You did kick yours up a notch.
This is Final Fantasy. This
is Final Fantasy VIII.
Transformers Legacy Evolution Bludgeon.
Yes.
And he is a pretender.
Yeah.
Also a skull-faced gentleman.
Yes.
Also a tank.
Yes.
With 2 cannons.
Yes.
And a sword.
Yes.
Now you see why I'm kind of aping the motion here.
Yeah, and so that's also why we chose these for Halloween, because they're pretending, which is a thing. It's like a costume.
And they're
but they got spooky skeleton faces.
This is a remold Tarn, which we have not done in the show.
We haven't done
We
Tarn.
almost did Tarn for this episode because he has a mask and that.
Yeah, but I think yours is better.
Skeleton.
Yeah.
Plus he's new. He's current. He's hot.
He's literally like part of the newest wave.
So what kind of sucks about this figure is he's just launching him.
Yeah, why not? He's a tank.
He's a tank.
He's a tank.
I'm gonna do what you do. Just take everything off. I don't need to fight anybody for this one.
Yeah, we can improve.
He's pretty much just a repaint of Tarn, with the exception of a remold for the head, which is kind of sucky.
Yeah,
because Bludgeon is a very popular character in the Transformers fandom,
which is weird.
So there's one thing that people have to be careful of. I realize is they have this cavity where the head pops out, but they did not really account for the fact that he has samurai horns. So I think if you just put it in there without trying to like slide it around, you can just scrape the shit out of everything.
You don't want to do that.
Yeah, so just be careful, people.
Especially because the whole front is clear painted plastic.
Yeah, so viewers at home, that's why I figured if you lift it up and kind of do the slow thing, you can kind of get past some of the scrapies.
Yeah.
Right, is it upside down?
Yeah, and then it flips around. Yeah.
Give him his little guys.
Yeah.
And then, because he's not Tarn, I'm not going to give him his arm guns. I'm going to give him this. I'm going to give him his sick-ass samurai sword. And this figure, the thing that's shitty about him is, like I said, the lack of proper, there you go, lack of proper remolding, but man, does he still look good.
Yeah, that's the thing, because I have the Tarn mold of this. And, sure, he turns into a tank, absolutely. But he's the best action figure that Hasbro's ever made in the main line. Just in terms of like articulation.
This guy's like a fucking
posability
Figma or some shit. And he transforms into a tank. And now you're giving him a samurai sword?
You can just put him into some crazy poses.
Like he can double grip that sword.
He can.
And so that's why I felt like even though he's just a repaint, just the colors and the placements of where you put some of the stuff, he just looks like a really good different figure. And honestly, one of the better bludgeons we've gotten.
For sure. I would say probably the best bludgeon.
Because you can kind of get nuts with them. The only reason I'm waiting to do because if you look at it, there's a guy who did enhancements for it. It looks really great. Only reason I'm waiting is I'm seeing if like there's some upgrade kits that can like solve my issues.
Like a DNA or something.
There's a little bit extra, but other than that, like just a solid looking sassy skeleton man samurai.
Who knew that a samurai and a skeleton face would just go so well together?
I'm glad they finally made a proper bludgeon to go with it. But again, like this is the size that he kind of should have been.
He should have been a Voyager for sure.
Yeah, they even could have just remolded this into this. But anyway, I'm glad they at least gave a posable figure to the samurai. And at least it's not a bendy plastic sword. It's a really solid.
These are really soft swords. Like this is bendy. I can bend this all the way over. Yeah.
And I felt kind of bad because I was telling you like, oh yeah, this guy's gonna sell out, and then he didn't. But now he is.
Now he is.
Yeah, like I can't see him in the store. I saw him in a bunch of Targets randomly, and then
I saw him at Target. I could have gotten them.
Then they were all just gone all of a sudden, and so I'm like, okay, well, I'm glad at least I got him because I wanted a proper bludge.
Yeah, I'm really trying to cut down on superfluous buying, and I have Tarn, and as much as I like this, I don't need to buy it again in a different color.
See, my thing is like the Tarn for me is superfluous because I have the
MC one,
so I don't really need him, but I don't have a bludgeon.
Right.
I'm like, okay, well, this fulfills at least one half of my pact with the Dark Lord I made.
That makes sense.
For toy collecting.
Yeah.
So, but I like him.
Praise the Dark One.
Praise the Dark One. But then now we got all these guys that showed up in costume for our Halloween party.
We have a little Halloween party going on, and we hope that you take this offering as a penance for not producing more of these for you.
But we still have more rounds.
Oh yeah, we still. Oh yeah, for sure.
This isn't it. We will keep doing it.
No, for sure.
Yeah. We're gonna do a shot for your guy.
Yeah.
We're doing another shot for my guy.
And your friend.
What?
Your friend.
My friend?
Shots.
This guy?
Yeah. Get your friend over here, so you can drink him.
Mm-hmm.
Drink his blood.
Yeah.
Drink your friend's blood. Just drink it. Like a vampire. Like a vampire.
Bumblebee has no friends. His friends are the night and justice.
And vengeance.
Occasionally.
And parents.
The parents are dead.
Dead parents are my only friends. Well, are you ready for another round, Zach?
I suppose so.
Zachleby? You'll be my Huckleberry.
I'll be your Huckleberry.
Yeah. I was trying to make it Huckle BB.
I'll be your Huckleberry.
Huckle Bumblebee.
Huckle Bumblebee.
Huckle Bumble. Huckle Bumbleberry.
I just happy we made a tombstone.
I know, right?
Anyway, let's just get into this.
Let's get into it. Beep beep. Well, so the next part of the video.
We're still feeling spooky.
Still spooky.
And it's Halloween.
It is Halloween.
And so we're going to go into some spooky terrain here.
You know, and I figure, what's spookier than a black cat? Meow. Well, poor black cat. It's always, they actually don't, I don't think they let you actually adopt a black cat during Halloween.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Because they're afraid people are going to be mean to them. Don't be mean to black cats. They're not bad. Anyway,
black cats.
Black cats.
Halloween staple.
Halloween staple. This is the black cat Ravage from
the Tripredacus agent.
Yeah, Tripredacus agent Ravage. And he appeared in a Beast Wars episode.
Was it like a two-parter? Or
I think it was a two-parter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was like one of those things where like, whoa, this is an actual G1 character. Although he wasn't I think he did turn into like a tape, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah.
He was also inexplicably Russian.
Right.
Yeah.
I served under the original Megatron. You have his name, but not his army.
Right. I forgot about that.
But you never really heard Ravage talk in the original G1. Maybe
so
he
they
was
could do
always
what, yeah. Well, maybe all the time where Soundwave was like spying on people, and like maybe the Russians used him to record something. He kind of picked up the accent. Yeah,
that makes sense. And then, but he never actually had a cat mode in the show.
No,
he was just a guy with a cat head.
Yeah,
and then he turned into a tape at one point.
Yeah,
which is referenced in the toy. You actually get like a small cassette Ravage to go with it.
So this was, I believe, a PulseCon exclusive. I think from last year. I think it was last year.
Last year or the end of 2021?
I think it was last year, but it might have been 2021. Honestly, it all kind of blends together now.
Yeah.
So he's got these little guns. I'm taking them off. They kind of suck because when they're on his legs, they just point at his front legs.
Unless you put them backwards to give them like thrusters.
Yeah, you could do that, but that's not how Ravage works. But
because you're fucking
man,
you're a scholar on Ravage.
Yeah, he's got missiles that point forward. That's
your fucking doctorate is on Ravage.
Yeah, that's right. I majored in Ravage biology, Ravage studies. Anyway, so he's basically Cheetor.
He's like half Cheetor, half new guy.
Yeah. So the lower half of him is Cheetor.
It's very cheetastic.
Yeah. Where you can make him just have really tall legs.
That's what I do with my Shadow Panther. I give him like weird arrival alien legs just to stand weird.
Just to do it.
Yeah. You just dive in.
Yeah. I'm just gonna dive in. I'm just gonna do it. We gotta get his little leggies out. His little leggies. He's got these little tiny cute little feet.
He's got little princess feet.
He's got tiny ass feet.
Dainty little
He's got
feet.
dainty.
He's a cat man. What do you want from Cat Man?
What do you want from him?
He's a little cat man's. As weird as the toy kind of is, I do like the gimmick, the way the arms kind of fold in and become the back.
I was going to point that out. Yeah, so it goes in and kind of covers the back. Because I forget how Cheetor's arms work. They just become the back top of
the they kind of cross. Yeah.
Where his just kind of goes straight down back here.
Yeah, I kind of wish they had like a double joint so you could fold them up a little bit tighter so he doesn't just have these little floppy arms hanging back there. But, in a perfect world.
It is what it is. But one of the neat things is that his cat head is his actual head.
Which I love.
Yeah.
I love that.
Like, it doesn't go to his chest like Cheetor's does or Tigertron's does.
Tigatron.
Tigertron.
No,
Tigertron. Tigertron.
Tigatron.
Tigertron.
I don't like the way that was. Now we got a little dicey. Yeah. It's a black cat round. I don't know if I feel good.
I actually put that together. No.
Anyway, so it's a fun time of year. We're gonna have a nice time.
So this is Ravage. He's got a cat head and two guns. And his tail doesn't really go anywhere, which kind of sucks. It just kind of hangs down there, and his legs just kind of hang out of his back.
This toy is great and terrible at the same time.
Yeah, it's grurable.
It's okay.
Yeah, it kind of averages out to being okay.
Like there's like the ideas they wanted to do were kind of cool.
Yeah,
but I think just the scale of the figure wasn't really super.
I feel like they should have done it with a Tigatron.
Yeah,
the Tigatron.
Yeah, they made it a little bit bigger. Yeah. The only reason I accept it was at least they do like accurate gun stuff. And, and the head mold is great. I like that the mouth opens.
The mouth opens, which is really a really cool touch. Absolutely. The head's got a good range of motion. He's got this little white thing up here.
And I'm glad that there's a little bit more clever of a transformation.
Yeah.
Even though the makes the arms a little bit looser than I'd like
does.
It to be.
He's got these little gangly little arms to go with his little dainty little feet.
Yeah, he's a fancy man.
He's a fancy man. He's a fancy lad.
But he's okay.
Yeah, he's fine. But he's a black cat, and that's what we're going for.
And he could have sucked more.
Correct. He could have sucked more.
Like, he's better than Cheetor.
I agree.
But worse than Tigatron.
100%.
So
this is accurate.
That's right in the bracket. Like a solid C. C+?
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad. Like, I wish I could have got him on sale.
Yeah.
But whatever. He's only one guy. So
it's just the one guy.
It's just the one guy.
Just the one guy, actually.
can't tell you how many times we make that reference about fucking everything in our lives.
True.
Yeah.
Just the one reference, actually.
You know, we can just do them like 2 or 3 times a year. We don't,
Like quarterly?
yeah.
Quarterly?
We can do like
Quarterly bots and shots?
quarterlies. You know, like we don't have to do it like I think the only one I consistently love doing is I love doing the beginning of the year for like our year.
For like top tens and stuff.
And then
yeah.
we kind of choose random parts throughout the year.
like a
Because I also have no desire to do this every month anymore.
Yeah.
I haven't for a long time.
Yeah.
But like doing this like a couple times
times a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like 3-4 times tops a year.
Yeah.
I'm totally fine. I don't think anyone expects anything from 40-year-old men at that point.
Right.
So like
This is a young man's game. You youngins with YouTube channels, you gotta step it up.
yeah. Destroy your bodies.
That's right.
A little bit.
Destroy your liver just a bit.
Come on.
Your liver doesn't care. Not yet.
Just doing your mollies and listening to your rap emo musics.
I think
No cap. No cap.
some cap. Well,
We're doing this.
we're doing it.
I love your black cap. I feel like the only way we could Halloween this up a little bit more
Yeah.
is if we get ourselves a little black bat.
Cats and bats.
Because you see them together there. It's a classic
We like
Halloween.
cats.
Yeah.
And we like bats.
Blowing dews. And having tunes.
I was gonna say something about Gertrude's.
You are really on the Stein's Gertrude.
Bats and cats. Bats and cats.
Anyway, this is Dracula. Is it Draculus?
Draculus.
Draculus.
Hey, I'm the one who's down in the sun, runs into the trees, and the breeze. In the back of my Draculus. I couldn't remember. I couldn't get from point A to C because I forgot B, so I just went A
I
to
was
C.
just ranting about this at work because I don't get Rob Zombie's level of popularity to this
weird.
day.
And I don't get why he's a director.
Yeah. Well, like,
You can't just stick to music.
well, because like
the shitty music.
I'm saying realistically, he had 1.5 hit songs.
Correct.
That
Dracula and
Living Dead Girl.
Living Dead Girl.
Name another hit. And you're not.
I dare you.
And you're not a fan.
Yeah.
Like you're just a casual. Like you know Rob Zombie exists, but you don't know any other
No,
song.
that's it. Those are the only 2 songs you know.
But I guess it's a spectacle.
Sure. Every time you say Rob Zombie in my head, like I know this isn't right, but in my head, I'm picturing Rob Lowe.
I am 100% down to do a biopic of Rob Zombie, wherein Rob Lowe plays Rob Zombie.
Rob Lobe.
Rob Lowe. Rob Lowe. We know you watched the show, or at least Chad Lowe, your underperforming brother.
Either way.
Either one of you.
Some kind of Lowe.
Can you get a Rob Lowe on the phone?
Yeah.
And just let them know we're fans.
We have ideas.
Wayne's World 1,
Yeah.
big hit, love it. Can you?
I watched West Wing so many times.
We have a proposition.
Global proposition. Yeah.
And I hope you're at least okay with Rob Zombie because this is where we're going.
Yeah. We just think you're perfect for it.
Yeah, I mean, the name.
That's it.
That's it.
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
But you're such a good actor. We know you can pull it off.
And can you burn in the back of our Dracula?
Living Dead Girl.
Anyway, I'll start transforming this guy.
So he's a bat.
He's a bat.
So
wait.
Yeah, talk about what was this originally?
It's a redeco of Titty's Return.
That's right.
Mind Wipe.
Which we've done on the show.
Yes.
But ages ago.
Yeah. And I love the head on this thing.
Mm-hmm.
I've always loved the idea of this toy.
Yes.
But I think the only reason I never stayed in my collection was because for some reason that Fans Project Mind Wipe has been my favorite Mind Wipe. Like everything after that was just kind of like, all right.
Yeah, it's true.
And then that one, like it was always on sale. People never bought it. I'm like, that's like it's like such a good fucking figure.
Yeah.
I've never understood why. Anyway, it's one of those perfect figures that like no one ever really deals with. I think you did it, or I did. One of us did it on the show.
It was like one of our first. I think it was our first animal one that I think I did it.
Yeah. And I'll just jump into it. He's not
hard.
guy.
No, None of these have been hard. I hope you noticed this.
It wasn't actually on purpose.
No.
I just couldn't. I honestly, I had a list of other things to propose for this show.
Yeah.
It just came up that everything we were doing is a bit normalish.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't planned.
Well, I figured we had to ease back into it.
Well, and also for me, it was basically just
like when you pierce your ears, but then you stop wearing your earrings and kind of the whole kind of closes up a little bit.
Well, for me, it was just entirely. I just wanted it to fit the Halloween theme. Yeah, okay. I was like, do I remember how this thing?
Yeah, it kind of flips around.
I haven't transformed this in so long.
Well, so the weird thing about this is that it was originally a headmaster.
So this apparatus just kind of sits there.
Yeah.
In the mode because he's a headmaster. So
He's a
they didn't have
headmaster.
head, but they had to give him a head. So here we are, giving him their old head.
Yeah.
This is him mostly.
I was gonna say, did I bring it over? Yeah. All right.
It's just hard and pointless.
It's weird
to do as the bat.
Yeah.
It's fine when he's this guy.
Yeah.
But when he's the bat, like it just kind of hangs awkwardly.
Yeah.
All right. Now they gave him a cape because he is Dracula. He comes with weapons.
Dracula doesn't need weapons.
He has a hard time standing.
He doesn't need a shield. He doesn't need a gun.
But they're like, well, but they come with mind wipe. What do we do with them? Put blood on the end?
Yeah, I guess.
Because Dracula's known for shooting guys and dipping them in blood.
There's two things they know about Dracula is he shoots guys and then he dips his weapons in their blood. He doesn't drink it.
So a weird choice that we thought of when we were talking about this figure that was I get why Mind Wipe, but why not Scourge? The Studio Series Scourge, which had already come out at the time.
And it was a more recent figure.
Larger, more stable.
Yeah.
And because these hands are Scourge's hands, but
yeah, they gave him Scourge's hands.
Smaller.
Yeah.
But the other one's like, oh, but he wouldn't turn into a bat, but he could turn him into a coffin.
Could have just decoed it as a coffin.
Where were you?
And then deco the guy as a fucking Dracula.
Yeah, because why does no one call us? Because we were like, they did the Frankenstein as Impactor.
Yeah, he's supposed to put his hands through.
I don't think you have to.
You don't have to.
I'm not gonna. That's for the wingtips.
No, you're right.
I know my Draculas, dude.
All right, dude.
I'm a goth, man. I know my Draculas.
You can't be goth. You're blonde.
I'm a daywalker. I get my power from the sun. I just listen to a lot of Bauhaus and Sisters of Mercy. And other goth staples. But my only problem with that...
I hate Joy Division.
I don't like Joy Division either. And this has put me in a lot of contention with the goth.
Yeah, I don't like Joy Division.
Get
I just don't like it. I tried. They're just not how... They don't sound how I expected them to sound. So it's the same problem I have with Kiss.
I get it too. Kiss has the same problem I have with that modern band Ghost that everyone loves.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Because I had seen Ghost stuff for a while.
Yeah.
Never heard it.
Right.
Because I didn't,
but their aesthetics, it's like weird gothy Catholic shit.
Well, I'm expecting they're going to sound like Deathclaw.
Right.
They're going to be like metal. And then I listen to them like, is this him?
Yeah.
Is this another version of him?
It's them.
If you remember Love Metal, him, them, they.
It's them. It's they, them.
But no, it was legitimately terrible. And not even because the music was bad, but because the image did not match the music.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Is you've crafted this image, but your sound doesn't match that, and that is a problem.
Yeah.
Let's say, just in theory, you've got two guys that are just dressed up like normal or whatever, but then they belt out something like power metal, industrial, whatever, and you're like, whoa, that's awesome. These guys don't look how they sound.
Yeah, but vice versa, if you tone it up too
it's
much.
bad. It's because you're getting a pleasant surprise at that point. But then if you come out and you've got spikes and capes and makeup and light shows and flames and you fucking sound like Kiss, get out of here. I also went through a really, 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 really brief, very brief, so brief, phase of listening to Cradle of Filth.
That is a weird phase.
But mostly, and this is a true story, mostly because of Noel Fielding's character on Icy Crown.
Going through some hard times.
It just cracks me the fuck up.
I am now starting to feel the drunk.
Me too.
Like I wasn't for a while. And
No,
just suddenly.
I am. I have been for like the last round.
All right. It's still Halloween, in our hearts. Mine forever, I guess.
Yeah.
Because of the That's the thing. The worst part about it, though,
Yeah.
like as a Halloween, as a goth guy,
Yeah.
I don't actually like holidays that much.
So yeah.
So I don't really care about Halloween because I do dumb goth shit.
Yeah.
Like all
I was gonna say, like, when your whole life is Halloween, Halloween isn't special. It's the same thing for me as a diehard Star Wars fan. Like when May the 4th comes around,
You're just like, I do this every fucking day.
yeah, like this is my whole fucking life.
Like, I'll listen to Sisters of Mercy right now. I don't need to wait till Halloween to express my love for this dumb shit that I listen to.
Exactly.
So I definitely get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess goth and Star Wars can come together at some juncture.
Yeah. We could find common ground.
Yeah. Anyway, so Halloween is still upon us, and I feel like we've already gone through some costumes. We've gone through some spooky critters of the night.
Yep.
But I think also this is the time of year we think about the dead.
Very morbid.
But very true. And there's nothing we as Transformers fans can't think about other than the dead that haunted us in our first movie.
Yeah. I feel like we should celebrate the dearly departed.
Yeah. Our Dia de los Muertos.
Dia de los Muertoboto.
Muertobotos?
Muertobots.
If we make it Italian, it's less.
Muertobots. Muertobotos.
All right, let's do it. Let's just do it.
Yeah.
When it gets easier, you know it's a problem. Ooh, child.
Like a champ.
Oof.
Ooh, child.
Things are gonna get easy.
Ooh.
You know, I think this show has proven one myth dispelled. When people in movies are like just fucking slinging back shots, and it's like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking make a face. Like, you think, like, okay, we've never been able to do that. Like, every time we do a shot, except for rare occasions, we're always like, which is fine. But I guess it goes to show you can't train out of it. Like, this is always how we've always made faces. We're always
it's true. Yeah.
But we sling him.
We sling it. We don't stop.
No, we sling the whole thing.
Yeah.
So, like, that's why, like, all right.
Yeah.
Some guys look cool with it. We just don't look cool.
We don't look cool, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, we're not
I don't
cool.
have to look cool. I am cool.
Yeah.
You don't have to look it when you are it.
Yeah. Speaking of looking cool, I think you're first up. You don't want to look too cool around this person.
I am so cool.
You don't want to look too cool.
That's right.
Too cool. You might get some business.
Because who I got is this square. You know what I'm gonna say? Fucking ACAB. APAB. All prowls are bastards.
All prowls are bastards.
Because especially in IDW.
Yo.
Ooh, child. Yeah. So this is Prowl from the Buzzworthy Bumblebee.
Bumblebee.
It's a 2-pack that Hasbro made. They're like, okay, we have this Prowl mode. What if we made it so we can capture the moment they die?
We did it with Optimus Prime, and that sold out.
Yeah. So he's basically just the Prowl mode they made already, except for he's got I think it's just clear windows on the first one.
And this figure is notoriously hard
to get.
Because they only came in an Amazon 2-pack.
Yeah.
Also with the same mate that he had in this 2-pack set.
That's true.
But Amazon was going through some growing pains during the COVID issues, and this thing sold out like gangbusters.
Yeah, gangbusters. He's got to bust all his gangs.
Yeah, same with the Coneheads and from that arc.
Yeah. So he's got it looks like he's been in a little accident. Los Accidentis.
Yeah.
Where he's got a little
So on the way, if you drive to LA, there's these billboards.
Yeah.
And
that's what I was referencing.
The Accidentes guy we have, and he always looks like this.
Like he wants you to get into an accident.
But I feel like if I want to film a clip with the guy like that, where you're just like every question you ask, he answers the same way. Like, so is this like front and rear end collision?
Accidentes.
What about fault, no fault?
Accidentes.
What if my insurance is left?
Accidentes.
Like, are you okay?
Accidentes.
Like, doesn't matter what it is.
It's the
same clip.
That's what he says.
Anyway.
I'm just gonna transform. I'm just gonna do it. Like it's this. I don't know. Have we done this?
We've never done this mold. I don't
Interesting.
think we've done it. Yeah,
they've made a bunch of these.
Yeah, my favorite is still Blue Streak.
Yeah,
that's what
fact
or Streak.
Streak,
Whatever it is.
which was the Buzzworthy Bumblebee. Also.
No, it was the Walgreens exclusive from Earthrise.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, and
I was thinking of Silver Streak.
yeah. I have a very love-hate relationship with this mold
Same.
in that they released it too early.
Well, you know,
They should have waited till Legacy to do these because
Yeah.
it was basically like, hey, here's Siege.
Yeah.
Here's the other ones you want right after it. So you wasted all this money on Siege, and
No, that's true.
yeah,
You know,
that piece came up in
Okay.
the package.
All right.
It just pops right back.
What's neat about this is it's literally just the masterpiece version,
Yeah, just downscale.
just downscaled.
Yeah, just leave it out.
We've been drinking.
They were just no. I'm gonna put it back on. I'm just not.
It was like
situated
someone in the Hasbro boardroom said, "Hey, what are we gonna do for this next thing?" And they were like, "Why don't we just take our engineering for the masterpieces like third parties do, and just, I don't know, make it cheaper and easier so we can just do that." Gold
like
money.
they've already put the effort into making it once.
Yeah. And
Just
then
simplify it a little bit.
And it paid off remarkably with this
Yeah.
mold. Like, because the
sure.
Siege ones were okay, but they definitely had, like, missing piece ports, and it was
Yeah.
a little awkward. The only problem with this one is they don't peg super well on the front.
I'm noticing that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been like that. It was like that with my, my smoke screen, too, but I don't know where you put
I got it right here.
the accoutrement.
The accoutrement, he's right here.
Yeah.
Accoutrements.
Nice.
So this is Prowlmas. He is real dead.
I love his face.
Yeah. So what they changed this other than the windows in two different ways. They gave him the little spot where he got shot, but then they also gave him the face of the moment he dies, where you can see the light leave his eyes. They've captured the essence.
Is this it?
That's it. You've nailed it.
Like where he realizes, oh shit, we can die.
We can die. Okay.
We just know this.
So this is what death feels like.
We're million-year-old robots.
Yeah.
I didn't know we could do this.
And so all it took was Hasbro just needing to
Clear the aisle.
clear the aisles of toys. That's capitalism. Capitalism killed Prowl.
I'm actually happy about this because I never got the Prowl in the first one.
Yeah.
And now I can claim
Now
this
you
one
have
as a
Prowl.
soul. And also, the way I want him,
Yeah,
being shot to death, I guess.
Yeah.
He's kind of a prick in the comics.
he is. He's a huge prick in the comics.
Yeah.
He's such a prick. He joins Devastator. And I don't just mean he hangs out with them. He's part of the Combiner.
And he gets forced into it, but then like loves it. Like,
Right.
He really enjoys the
Yeah.
job. And Devastator.
I hardly knew her.
All right.
We ain't had anything but maggoty bread for 3 stinking days.
I pulled that out and it was so good. You sounded so good.
Really?
It sounded great.
Thanks.
Yeah. We're still knee deep in the dead.
Or we're knee dead in the deep.
Yeah, I can take it either way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So this guy's dead, right?
Womp womp.
You want another dead guy?
Hey, I'm the one turning in the sun. Geez, show me your dead guy.
Down to the barrel, through the bridges and smash through the mouth of my iron hide. I'm glad you got it.
I was really hoping you were going to say Ironhide. I just went with it and it worked out.
This is basically the studio. This is the Buzzworthy Bumblebee dead guy Ironhide.
It's 2-pack.
Tupac Shakur.
2-pack Shackers.
Was he in on it?
He was in it.
Oh. I bought this set.
Rest in peace, 2-pack. We found your killer.
I bought this set not knowing we were going to do this episode.
No, this is literally, I forgot he had it and I was like, oh, it's pretty
No, it's
good.
funny because I went to band practice and my my buddy lives in Encinitas, so I stopped by their Target.
That's the Encinitas Target, which is it's a solid Target.
I went to grab something.
It's one of the best Targets.
I went to grab something for my girlfriend, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna look at toys while I'm here. And
Shouldn't you say fiance?
my fiance,
And by the time this airs,
my girlfriend slash fiance slash wife.
can you say my wife? Anyways,
Anyway, I bought this because it was half off.
yeah,
And just because, and I didn't even know why.
great deal.
And I even texted you like, "Why did I do this?" And you sent me like, "Send me your money." And,
Yeah.
whatever. But then
No, I think it was the creeps.
Yeah.
it was the creeps. Like yes, yeah.
so I ended up working out for this episode. So, but yeah, this is
Worth every penny.
it's essentially Studio Series Ironhide, but he's all smashed up.
He's got boo boos.
He got boo-boos in his
Got-
smashy screen.
He got boobies.
I'm gonna start it out because this guy's weird to transform, and I've been drinking.
So the regular Studio Series 86 version of this came out, and it's like we obviously haven't done it on the show because like we haven't really done any episodes since it's come out.
Like every Ironhide, once you get him
Yeah.
transformed, you have to spend some time
Yeah.
like crunching him.
He's
back
got to get him in there. Yeah.
Anyway,
I guess my point is it's nice that they finally made an Ironhide that's good.
yeah,
It doesn't suck.
and I know we haven't done them on the show.
No, that's what I was
properly.
saying. Yeah.
But so the problem with Ironhide has always been like, what do you do with the back end?
do you
and
do with the
top?
back end?
But this toy, fucking, the only thing about it,
Because the Siege one, he just had feet sticking out.
but now they like
Yeah. It's genius.
yeah, we always talk about this a lot on the show. Like the fucking engineering genius on some of these transformations are just like, bam.
genius.
Like you get still some Ironhide flaps here. Is this the Gerwalk mode?
100% that's the girl. You have to put the arms out for Gerwalk mode.
Oh, that's right. His wings.
Yeah.
Now he's a Gerwalk.
There you
mode?
go. That's it.
Is he also the thing from RoboCop?
Yeah. Oh, at 209?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like honestly, this is like the best leg engineering.
I
for
bought
Ironhide
that
ever.
for $1.
Ah, you did it. You're doing it.
You didn't think I could do it, but I fucking did it.
I'm proud of you.
I'm your dad.
Dad?
Nope.
Nope.
I went out for some cigarettes.
I always fall for it.
Yeah.
I always fall for it.
I had to go out for some cigarettes.
I can't fault you. Although I can't fault you because cigarettes.
You
are so
gonna leave it like
expensive.
that?
Yeah, he's
You just
good.
gonna leave it like that?
Isn't this Ironhide?
That's Ironhide. That's the Ironhide I grew up with.
Yeah.
That's the G1 Ironhide I grew up with.
But he does actually have. I mean, because I don't know if I'll ever get to this guy proper.
We might. Who knows?
But either way, very clever. Again,
Yeah.
engineering. Just
You have to fold in the little windows.
the full.
Fold in the side windows.
What was side windows?
The side windows fold in.
Oh, they do this?
These little ones.
Yeah.
They fold in like that.
I don't do anything.
Yeah, but it makes it easier.
Whatever. He's dead anyway.
That's true. Yeah, I am the one to circulate the song. I know. I keep trying to sing "Living Dead Girl," but it turns into Dracula.
So that's why I said he had 1.5 hit songs. 1.5 hit songs.
Living dead girl, living dead girl.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Right?
Yeah,
Oh, wait, no, he's backwards.
there you go.
I did it.
Can I get a Vincent Price match on aisle 5?
What?
Because I want to make a Vincent Price joke.
It was good. Underrated.
It's
good.
I feel like it was out of place, and I could have saved it
was.
for.
Because he's red.
Yeah.
Red mask.
Yeah,
red
that's you followed my train of thought.
I realized he's a red guy.
Red mask.
So I was gonna
red mask of
I
death.
was gonna say, oh, you still on the mask? My brain was like, oh, you're still on the mask of the Red Death figure thing. And I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, he's a red guy.
He's red and red mask, and then Edgar Allan Poe, Vincent Price played him in the video.
That's how you can
movie.
tell this is only round 3.
That's right.
Because I'm still able to make connections as to what you're talking about.
I'm still able to make connections for just jokes.
Hell yeah, brother. Ironhide, y'all.
Ironhide.
But prime.
But prime.
I can't. There's so many times I always do the
But prime.
like it happens all the time.
Should we make them dead?
We can. So this pack comes with these two figures. Obviously, they're both screaming in pain.
They're both their heads are molded to be like
But
this.
Hasbro's like, that's not enough.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's give them some damage. They give you their own damage.
Emotional damage.
Let's see if this one fits. I think you can also. There we go. This one fits a little bit better.
There you go.
But wait.
But Prime. What song's playing?
Is a
Dimension of
destruction to the thousand violent destruction concentrate the way.
Wait. Here's a good.
There you go. Such heroic nonsense.
But Prime,
But Prime.
Like every time Tiersa clicks on Amazon Prime, like,
but Prime.
so like, I'm glad I bought this 2-pack for half off.
100%. It's worth every penny.
It's worth the Prowl mold I did not have. And then the Ironhide, I guess, is there.
Yeah, and you have a dead Ironhide.
Anyone want a dead Ironhide?
I think that's a good ending right there. That's a good ending. All right, I want to eat some pizza. Yes, I am the one. Terminate the sun.
There you go. There's something.
No, just make up the words. I don't care. Emptying out the grease.
Enjoying the breeze.
You got smoking out the bees.
Just imagine like a guy with a bee.
Yeah, just smoking about.
The only thing we haven't done is explain why we're wearing these masks. And I think now is the time when we do that.
I feel like no one really cared about me until I put on the mask.
I agree. You were a lot more interesting with the mask on.
It's because I had the glasses over
We're
it.
gonna do some shots.
I can't do shots with the mask on.
Well, you don't have to wear it when you do it.
We have a job to do, and that job is to get drunk and talk about toys. There's
God damn it.
no fun involved.
Hell yeah, brother. Let's take this to the tippy top.
Tippy top.
The cream of the crop.
Hit me in a spot. I wasn't ready for it.
No one knows what it's like.
Give your glasses on still.
Monkey man, I know.
Alright.
That actually works better.
Why didn't you try that before?
I don't know. I just assumed that it wouldn't work.
I got something.
No one knows what it's like to be the monkey man, to be the ape man behind blue eyes.
It's good because you got blue eyes.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
I know how it works.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we have these masks.
We get through daily life with them.
Yeah. But you
These
might
literal masks.
Yeah. These masks came out for Rise of the Beasts.
Yeah, Revenge of the
Rise of the Beasts.
Revenge of the Fallen last night.
Did you ever did you see the movie?
I did see it. I saw it when I was on the
I gotta take it off because it was squishing my face too much.
the Paramount Plus.
Yeah, I kind of liked it.
I enjoyed it more than the last two before it.
Wait, well, not Bumblebee.
Oh no! I meant I was thinking the day one.
I would say I think I liked it more than any of the Michael Bay movies.
I think it was tied with me with because I of the Bays,
Mhm.
I guess. I liked Dark of the Moon, I think, the best.
I do like Dark of the Moon.
But I think this one was kind of tied with
And a lot of people don't like Dark of the Moon, but I do like Dark of the Moon.
because I liked the first one
Yeah.
enough. But I thought it was a pretty straightforward, like, whatever.
Yeah.
At least I liked the plot twist
where like
not Galvatron.
the prime
does
the
stuff.
Sentinel Prime turns out to be the bad guy.
I thought it was kind of cute.
Yeah.
So I thought it was fun.
And then they're like, okay, we're gonna leave Earth, promise.
And
then
maybe
they
it's
die,
just because Starscream gets killed in that
and
one.
Starscream dies. Yeah.
So I like that one, and this was kind of up there with that with me. But like, I thought the story was kind of dumb.
Yeah.
And weirdly enough, I think one of my biggest weird complaints was I know Peter Dinklage was the voice of
Scourge.
but I think how he did the voice versus Walking Dead, the other one, not the first series, but the second series. His name's like Coleman Domingo.
Oh yeah.
Fear the Walking Dead.
Fear the Walking Dead.
He was the voice of Unicron.
Oh.
I feel like their voices should have been swapped. Because Peter Dinklage had more of a Unicron tone.
Sure, yeah.
The other guy had more of a Scourgy, Galvatron-y tone.
I got Scourge. I didn't buy it.
These masks have another story to tell. Are they masks or are they something more?
This is such a weird concept. Because they were like, okay, what if we made an Optimus Primal and a Bumblebee, but instead of having a normal alt mode where he turns into a monkey or a car, they turn into a mask of their face.
Go on.
No, that's the whole concept. That's the whole idea.
Go on.
That's it. That's as far as it goes.
These were gifted to us.
Yep.
This is Halloween.
Yep.
These are the masks.
These are the masks. So I have these. We've never transformed.
We have no idea how any of this shit's gonna
zero idea. So before I go into it, I just want to show you what I've had my face up against. Basically, just Optimus Prime doing these weird splits where like these are his legs, and then he's doing this. It's like he's just doing this and spread his legs.
And you're just eating them out.
The
whole time.
And my mouth is just right up on his crotch.
That's rough.
And they have this weird, it was supposed to be like a nose guard, but since my face is so big, it does not hit my nose.
My nose, I have a similar nose guard. My nose is very pointy. This has been a problem this whole time.
So anyway, I guess
he's pitching the mask idea. I was like, that's fine. And he was doing the Optimus Primal, and then he told me I had to be Bumblebee.
Well, I only have the two, and I'm definitely being Optimus Primal.
But I get it, because I'm yellow, like all the time.
Yeah, look at the stars. Because you're all yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it, I got a blonde head.
Yeah.
I don't think that was supposed to happen.
So the parts former.
Is that how it is?
I don't know.
What do you do with the straps?
I don't know. So I'm gonna find out.
This is a learning experience.
Well, he basically just has a bunch of panels that you gotta unpanel.
Yeah, you gotta unpanel these panels, bro.
And I'm trying to figure out where they clip on versus what's a hinge.
I guess this is the art of the Transformers deal, as it were.
Okay.
Okay, so you can snap that back on.
Oh yeah, for sure. I didn't break it.
Would it matter if you did?
No. That's a solid.
Okay, so the calf wraps around.
Yeah.
I'm learning about yours. Like his, I have not transformed mine, so I have no idea what I'm in for. And I'm not gonna look ahead. It's gonna keep my mask firmly on my head.
Ooh. It's all big, thick, chunky ball joints.
I'm canon though, because I was Bumblebee on an old
That's what I was saying. That's why you had to be Bumblebee, because you were Bumblebee already.
Yeah.
Canon-wise.
And he asked if I had the suit still, and I told him I'm pretty sure I tore through it that night. Because I think I had to tear open the back to even get it around my adult shoulders.
You know what? I'm happy that you don't have it anymore. I really am.
Why would I have it?
I wouldn't want
I don't like Bumblebee.
Yeah, I know.
I prefer Cheetor to Bumblebee if we're talking kid favorite brightly colored characters.
Sure.
I like that the straps might be part of the thing. It's like some weird like BDSM adornment to this child mask. What are we engendering our children to? Bears and their hypererotic leather adornments?
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
What? What's that acronym stand for? What are you doing with that?
It's just the thing that people say.
How many people say that?
Well, me.
Logistically.
Well, me.
I guess you're a people. You legally qualify as a people.
I am a legal definition
Of a people?
of a people. Does this go on the back?
I don't know. Is it like wings? Does he have a clip?
Oh, okay. Maybe
Okay. So maybe the clip.
maybe it does go on the back.
It's like weird. I guess we should have looked up like beginning and ending.
Yeah, I don't
photos
know
to see,
how
like-
accurate this is or not.
I guess we can probably look up beginning and ending photos to see how accurate. I feel like that looks as accurate as you're gonna get with that.
Because these don't go forward. I'll tell you
No.
that.
No, I feel like that looks accurate. Seeing the, let me see the front. Yeah, I feel like that's the best you're gonna get out of it. He's definitely an Optimus of a primal of sorts.
So just so you know, I mean, he's got the
The strap. He's got a strap on.
He's got the straps still hanging on.
His strap on.
The plastic's just so it's weird. It's both higher and lower grade than you would think it would be.
Because it's a mask that you're thinking
Yeah.
like that cheap.
Yeah.
Obviously not.
Yeah. Like it's got ball joints, but then it also has some like thick ratchets.
That's
Like ratchet here, but then these are just thick ball joints like here, and like the feet are just ball joints. So
all right.
yeah,
All right.
all right. So that's Optimus Maskell, Optimus Prime Mask,
Maximus Primal.
Maskimus Primal. It's I know. Shut up. It's a neat.
I'm only laughing because like I'm gonna have to deal with this.
You
in
are.
A moment.
It's an interesting idea.
It's one of those things that's like a confusing aspect of advertising. Like,
Yeah.
like what is this hoping to achieve?
I remember trying to explain this concept to my wife over dinner.
The mask thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Because, we went to go see the movie. We were in LA.
You had time to kill.
We were going to go see a play at
Oh,
Pantages.
is that when you went to the observatory?
Yes.
So like the night before that,
Yeah.
we were on the other side of the observatory.
You told me that.
Griffin
Yeah,
Park to
yeah.
see Seal.
Yeah.
And
Seal?
yeah, at the Grove, which is
Like,
on the other side.
like
guess what? Yeah.
there was a
And
great
the best part
time
is when you see him,
see
he went up the stage and he would walk through the crowd and appear like burst through the ocean of people like a seal and continue singing and would disappear again and keep going. So at one point, like we were kind of up here, he was suddenly like right next to us, like singing "Kiss Him a Rose," and he was gone.
The drug that's the high, not the pill. But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can be seen? Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, light hits the gloom on the grave. Da 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 da. That's good. I think, and that'll be the end of the round.
And then we fill this one, and then we do my mask,
That's all right.
right?
Yeah.
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 It was great seeing Seal.
I've never even thought about seeing Seal, and now
I've seen him twice.
Yeah.
And both times been great. The
I
weird,
only know like 2 of his songs, and I think I know 4 of his songs, but it turns out 2 of them are R. Kelly songs.
yeah. So
Because I get R. Kelly and Seal confused, even though only one of them is a sexual predator.
yeah, sexual. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another part about Seal that's weird, or that I love about Seal, like the first album has "Crazy." It has the song called "Killer" that he did before he became a solo singer, and I fucking love that first album. The second album, I loved as a kid. It has a "Kiss from a Rose." The only problem with "Kiss from a Rose" though is that the whole album clearly was written, and then he wrote "Kiss from a Rose." And
For the Batman soundtrack.
and it's like, where do we put that? Like,
You just
and-
put it on
and
the
instead
album.
at the
Yeah.
end of the album,
So it doesn't fit.
It's in the middle.
Yeah.
So you have this feel,
Yeah.
and then "Kiss from a Rose" happens, and you're supposed to finish the rest of the album.
Yeah.
You shouldn't throw it at the very end of
Yeah.
the album. So you're like,
So it just doesn't,
or
fit.
at the very
Yeah, it doesn't work.
beginning,
Yeah.
but in the middle, it just kind of.
Yeah.
But
I get that.
on that tour, we were excited because he was only going to be playing stuff from the first 2 albums, which is all we wanted to see. Anyway.
Right.
But it was also happened to be Prince's birthday that we saw him, and he addressed it, which was great.
That was nice.
And also, we learned Seal is 60.
The fuck?
And he looks exactly the same as you imagine Seal from the 90s when you first saw Seal.
It's because black don't crack.
It don't crack. And the voice also do not crack. Also, when you hear Seal live, he sounds like fucking fantastic Seal. I recorded videos of that. His voice does not sound as good on recording as it does live.
That's usually how it works.
But even
yeah.
maybe like on the albums, it sounds as good because obviously they master shit.
Sure. And they got editing and
but the
mastering.
recording, you're just like, fuck, this doesn't sound as good as he fucking sounded. And you're just like, God damn it, Seal. Let's hang out with me every day.
I love that song
You know
so
what's
much.
weird is that Alanis Morissette covered Crazy?
What?
Yeah. Doesn't that sound terrible?
She should just stick to this song from City of Angels,
Yeah.
Uninvited.
And not being with Ryan Reynolds anymore. Or Dave Coulier. Everyone's left her. Bummer.
Anyone would be. I am flattered by your fascination with
I feel like if I
me.
sing this, do I make it sued with my girlfriend for
For
singing
you, you're uninvited, and unfortunate slide. Daddy.
Oh. A little sippy.
Must be strangely exciting.
So, that's not the only mask on the field today.
What? I thought I only had the only mask.
I apparently also have a mask.
Mask.
Ah!
Yeah. I was thinking the
Flash,
cartoon.
yeah.
But the cartoon mask also does mask. But not that.
I know,
Yeah,
but yeah,
yes,
I know.
yeah. I get what you're going for because I also kind of went there.
Yeah, you. So
That's why I paused. Anyways, yes, you have a
mine's
mask.
like upside down versus yours.
Yeah, because his head's like right here. Yeah.
Here.
Gotta pop that head up.
I guess. I'll wait till the end.
Peekaboo.
I don't know how this works either. This, again,
No, just do it. Yeah, just
No.
go for it.
no lead in.
No, we don't need to lead in. We know.
Well, also, we didn't know what we were doing.
And again, we've never done these.
Specifically, it was, hey, don't look up anything about this before the thing.
I thought it'd be funnier.
Yeah. And there's definitely, like, it's definitely a panel-y.
And my first thing was, oh, we should do this first off because we were wearing the mask. But then I thought, no, it'd be funnier if we were drunk.
Because it makes more sense contextually.
Conceptually. Oh,
right.
that's actually pretty cool.
It's got to go that way, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I figured this is like for baby kids. Like, it can't be that
So
hard.
two drunken adult
Yeah,
men
yeah.
who have jobs and pay taxes
Right.
should be able to figure something about this is not as contextually.
Well, it looks like he's got rickets.
Hey, don't talk about his iron deficiency in front of him. He'll be your Huckleberry.
He's been riding horses too long.
He'll be your Huckleberry brother. Okay, so now I think
Huckle brother.
Hucklebee, your Huckle Bumble,
Hucklebee.
Huckle
Bumblebee.
Huckle Bumbleberry,
Huckle Bumbleberry bee.
My Huckle Bumbleberry bee right here.
I think you have to straighten his legs out. I think they straighten
I don't
out.
think I can.
No, I think they turn. I'm pretty sure they turn.
I don't think they do, dude.
No, they turn. They gotta turn.
Dude, he has rickets.
No, turn his knee. There you go. And then straighten the foot out.
He's still gonna have rickets no matter how you go about the process, like, because it's in the hips, man. The rickets are up here.
The rickets are in the hips, and the hips don't lie.
Isn't it great that we've never talked about how her voice is a joke culturally? Like,
I make the joke that it sounds like Miss Piggy all the time. Oh, Kirby, hips don't lie.
I never thought about Miss Kermit. Or
She sounds like Miss Piggy all the time.
I do like that mine has the bondage straps.
Yours. I was gonna mention that yours 100% has
maybe
bondage
I can
straps.
pull mine in. I don't know. I think
There you go. That kind of,
they're still there.
now it's like he's wearing a wingsuit, kind of.
He's like top Iori.
Yeah.
Like Iori from KOF,
Yeah.
but instead of his leg straps. This is what I was wearing on my face.
That you were 100% wearing that.
Excuse
on your
me.
face.
Bleep bloop.
Bleep.
80s reference.
That's just prime. I have to make references to the show. Oh, it's waist.
Oh yeah,
clicking
I didn't wrap.
noises.
So I
Yeah.
don't have waist swivel on mine
Interesting.
because mine was more upside down.
It's very weird that they didn't just
yeah.
make them the same.
I have ratchets here. Because you had your head pop up. It's folded out.
Mine folded down. Like his maximal symbol's the back, and so
Yeah.
it's part of like the forehead.
So mine, like his head's always there.
Yeah, and it just pops
you
up.
Pop it up.
Yeah.
And then I got no waist swivel. I got no ratchets on the hips,
Yeah,
but I got it on the knees.
yeah.
Obviously not the ankles. Yeah. So I don't think I really got it on the arms, and keep giving him like this fucking dead ankle.
Trying to get him in a cool pose.
Halloween!
Halloween! David does pumpkins.
Bloop bloop! 80s reference! Beep bop bumblebee!
Any questions?
Who's gonna drive you home? Underage sex?
Who's gonna drive you home tonight?
At least they were both underage.
That's right.
Unlike Megan Fox's relationship outside of Transformers with 90210's Brian Austin Green, also a white rapper at one point. So
She does have a
she's
thing
got
for
a
it.
thing.
She's got a thing.
Okay, I like a lot of contextually, like, oh, I'm so hard. Here's my dark lyrics. I think Machine Gun Kelly I could take in a fight.
100%.
Not gonna lie.
No, you could.
Pretty sure I could.
No, 100. It
Pretty sure
wouldn't
I
even
could
be a
beat the
fight.
shit. I know he's got tattoos. And
Doesn't
shit.
matter. It's all for
I'm
show.
pretty sure I could. Fight
Honestly, I would feel bad if I got into a fight with Machine Gun Kelly.
Anyway, so for all Machine Gun Kelly fans out there, happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween!
I guess
Let's check it out. There was a great tower down on the sea.
you mean the problems outside of me. It's like if we were in Middle Earth,
Yeah.
obviously
I'm
Gimli
Gimli
to my
Douglas,
Legolas.
yeah.
If we were droids, R2D2 to my
63.
C3PO. I get it. I
100%,
live
yes.
with this every day of my
Beep
life.
boop.
Knowing that I am C. You know what it's like waking up every day knowing that if you
I'm
were a droid,
going-
you were C3PO?
I'm going
You know,
to be.
can you understand
I
what
get
that
it.
feels
No, I
like?
get
A
it.
little
No,
bit,
I
a little bit?
mean, I can imagine because I wouldn't want.
Except for in the alternate universe stories where C3PO was leading those droid rebellions and he had the fucking,
C3PX.
yeah, and he had the fucking
Yeah.
blasters and shit, which I don't get because it's not canon anymore.
Well, you could be 000 if you want. He's the
not-
same. He
it's
basically is
it's not the
C3PX,
same.
but
It's not
yeah.
the same.
What if we did a shot?
Because we have these shots ready,
Yeah.
like from a higher power, and not because we clearly poured them off screen before we started the camera.
I'm pretty sure I poured mine on screen.
I may or may not have. I refuse.
It's been 12 minutes and 15 seconds according to the recording.
So
that we're
basically,
looking at
it's
there,
any
so.
Bots and Shots episode, we tend to ramble on weird arcs for like
You
a
got
limited
it.
amount of time.
We're at the point where I'm going to message you like a couple weeks from now when I'm editing it, being like, dude, we talked about
Like Ahsoka for like 5.
we talked about problems with fandoms and canon. We went deep.
Which is weird because that's like the more altruistic arc
Sure.
we've ever gone about it. Like we've kind of, I think if anything, bots and shots. If you reviewed the outtakes, would show how much we've been growing slowly over the last.
Yeah.
When did we start this?
I don't want to think about it. Let's do a shot.
Let's do a shot years.
You remember in the opening of our show there's a line that says, "We love bots,
Mhm.
and then we do shots." I hate that line
Why?
because I don't want to do shots.
I don't want to do them either. It's just it's in the
We're contractually obligated to do them.
yeah. Well, it's the point of the show. It wasn't we play with toys and take sippies from
It's bits and sips.
Yeah, we can switch to
Bits and sips.
with the asterisk of
We do bips.
we do snips. We're old now. We can't drink as much. Like, I'm fine with that. We just wrote the song
Yeah.
well amount of years ago. You don't want me to calculate for the same reasons you want me to calculate before you do the last
Think
shot.
about how old we are and how old we were when we started doing this back in 2015.
The very end of 2015, at least.
So it's
But-
at
yeah,
least been 7 or 8 years.
But anyway,
So
this is Halloween.
This is you know my secret Halloween secret?
Erotic fantasy, you mean?
I don't like The Nightmare Before Christmas.
I also don't like it.
What?
I tried to like it. I'm fine to talk about it. I just know not everyone else is talking about it. But I'm also a shit starter.
Oh, God.
That's when I go.
Let's not go into. I'm so
anyway,
sorry for
what he was trying to say was Nightmare Before Christmas had a character named Jack Skellington, and he's a skeleton, which means. Is that what you're going with this?
Yes.
We've been drinking. You want to redo that?
No, let's just do it.
Yeah.
So
Skeleton.
It's skeleton. It's the skeleton round, and one of the big things of Transformers with Kingdom was fossilizers, which is just basically skeletons. So I've got a skeleton. He's a skeleton transformer. So his name is Rack Tonight. And I love it because it sounds like Mac Tonight. Which is just going back to showing our age. Because that was a McDonald's thing from like the early 90s.
I just like you told me that. My only reply was, yeah, because we're old.
It's so
God, we're old.
We're so old.
I had those Happy Meal toys with the
moon guy
tonight.
Mac Tonight.
Mac tonight. Come on, make it Mac tonight.
I shouldn't know, but I know.
So here's Mac Tonight.
He's a sexy raccoon. He's not a triceratops.
He's some kind of.
It's like a struck.
He's some kind of ceratopsian. He's a head crested dinosaur,
but no horn.
Only the one horn.
Actually,
well, he's got some horns around his.
But it's just
frill,
the one horn, actually.
But it's just the one horn, actually. So the weird thing about the fossilizers is that they didn't really transform.
They tried.
I just noticed that he's a Predacon.
Is he? I thought he was supposed to be.
That's the Predacon symbol.
No. He's a Predacon, but the pterodactyl one is
the pterodactyl is the maximal.
The maximal one. Yeah.
And I think the T-Rex is the Predacon.
So my only problem. So while we're doing this is jumping into it. He's the first. Weirdly enough, he's the last in the Kingdom stage.
I think Wingfinger came out after him.
No, that's what I'm saying. But no, not him. But the fossil. Oh, I guess we did the weaponizers before that.
There was weaponizers, and then Earthrise had the bases that came apart.
Oh yeah, okay, never mind. So they're third part. So anyway, they're this part of thing where they're trying to do guys that become like extra pieces and or bases or whatever.
Yeah, and then they could
kind of the scheme.
You put them together
because they're with Kingdom when the Beast Wars and stuffs were coming out. They made them skeletons guys, and it's fun. It was really fun. So much so you lose pieces all over the place.
Well, yeah.
So they were fun. They were a lot of fun, and they were called false. I forgot my point. I was going falsilizers. But the only thing that was kind of weird about these ones was they were not the same faction, but the same thing.
Yeah.
Which you'd think wouldn't be a problem because of Transformers, except that of stuff that becomes later. So he's a guy that's a guy, and there was a guy before him that was a guy, but they were both Predacons. But then the third guy is a Maximal, but then they all can combine to be a super thing later, but they're different factions. And I don't like to think about hands reaching across aisles. You know what I mean? Because I'm a true Transformers fan. I don't like transcendent things like, people working things out. You drunk? You forgot how this guy works?
Yep.
I wouldn't blame you. I have not reached where I'm at. There you go. Turn his head around. There you go. There's the front. Now start from... Also, you can build it. Just fucking make it your own, man.
That's the thing about these guys. Yeah. They don't really have, like, a set anything.
It's like the problem with Mythic Legions. Like, give me a fucking, thing about where to put the cape on, bro. Like, I don't know.
Like, where does this go?
On the arm. I fucking love fossilizers. They're fucking bonkers. You can get fucking anywhere you want with them. And then nothing makes sense. Like, that's why I pitched this whole episode. It's just to be fucking weird. I can't wait till the next part of this. Anyway, but he's rack on tight, right?
Rack tonight.
Right. Yeah, you're almost there. Yeah, just throw everything together. Just see what happens. The worst part is I love his head sculpt. Like, the rest of the figure is like, alright, whatever. But the head sculpt's fucking great. And he's got like a drill dough attached to it. He's really here to bone you.
Oh, that's right. This thing likes to pop off.
I didn't know that liked to pop off.
Oh, this thing likes to pop off all the time.
I know that top like to pop off. Especially when the drill dough comes out.
He pops the top with the drill dough.
Yeah.
There we go.
You ever seen a drill dough in real life?
I mean, yeah.
It's vaguely horrifying.
This is Rack Tonight in robotish mode.
So can they be legally called robots?
No, they're not. They're because they're bones.
But what is a robot? Like, he's a guy.
He's a guy made out of bones. He's a skeleton. He's like, what if a skeleton of a dinosaur turned into humanoid form?
Remember the fucking Lost Age toys?
Yeah, Bone Age.
Bone Age, that's it, Bone Age.
I know what you meant.
I know about the Bone Age.
I'll take you to the bone zone, baby.
Oh. We are in the final throes of Halloween.
Don't talk to me.
Tirza was watching Supernatural recently.
I'm sorry.
It's actually been more fun than I thought it would be. Kind of picking in on when it goes. There's an episode where they're going to fight Samhain, but everyone says Sam Hain the whole time. And I'm like, did no one do any research, even a little bit, to understand that it's not just Sam Hain?
You don't pronounce.
There's not a guy who comes in named Sam Hain.
Hey, I'm Sam. Sam Hain.
And it's just, no one did any research to understand that it's not just Sam Hain.
I think it would be funny if that were an aspect where they were calling it that and then like someone corrected them in show.
But no one did.
That's just, they just kept calling it.
Yeah, it just says someone just made the show.
I feel like if they made a biopic about Beethoven, but they call him Beethoven the whole time.
Beethoven the whole time.
Beethoven?
Yeah, he's Beethoven. That's what he's called.
I'm Beethoven.
Beethoven.
I make pianos.
I'm here for Sam Hain.
I'm Sam. Sam Hain. Nice to meet you.
Hey, is Mr. Hain here? Mr. Sam Hain? That's me.
That's me. I'm looking for Halloween.
Halloween? Fire me from the show. They failed everything.
Oh my God, we did it.
That was the last one, right?
That was the last one.
All right. Fulfill my blood oath to this pack. You pull out a bone guy. I got a bone guy too.
Take me to the bone zone, Zach.
I have a bone guy to pick with you. This is Master Dominus.
We just looked up the name.
for like 45 minutes. He's from the Amazon exclusive Wreck and Rule, Wreck apostrophe and Rule arc, where they did like a sort of Wreckers thing.
Yeah.
But not really. But this guy was paired with Leadfoot, which was a redeco, slight retool of Kingdom Mirage.
Yep.
And mostly this is the reason I got it. Like, the Leadfoot guy was pretty cool looking, but this guy's a woolly fucking mammoth, bro.
And what I like is he's basically Ractonite, but a mammoth.
With a different head. Like,
And longer legs on the front.
Like, they even went so far as to, like, jaw him mammoth-wise, which is pretty cool.
What I like about this guy is he kind of looks like the woolly mammoth from Power Rangers.
He does kind of look like the woolly mammoth.
Yeah.
And he's black-colored, too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Should I just jump in?
Yeah, please do.
Right. It's honestly, weirdly enough, despite the fact that he was a ceratopsian.
Yeah, some kind of tops.
This is a mammoth, but it's like the same mold. Spoiler alert: Transformers uses the same mold.
They do it all the time.
But this guy, like that guy, you just kind of unplug him and it becomes different.
All the fossilizers. They fixed it later. The fossilizers are all like, oh, what if we just pulled everything apart and put them together differently? But when they got to, well, definitely the Junkions. But I feel like, what was before the Junkions? What was it?
These guys.
Was that it? Have they been doing Junkions for two different waves of?
What was Legacies?
What was that? What I'm saying?
Maybe Legacy didn't. The first Legacy didn't have one. Because they kind of I don't think Legacy had one. I think they had kind of the clear weapons.
Was Scraphook the United or I don't even know anymore. No.
You want to look it up?
No.
Do you want to look dumb on camera, or do you want?
Yeah, no. I want the people who are watching this who are very sober to tell us.
This guy, unlike the other one, comes with extra arm lengths to make woolly mammoth's front legs.
Yeah, because his are very short.
Yeah,
because he's
Which, when I was remembering, that's why I worked.
Is he Prototypes or a Taurosaurus? He might be a Taurosaurus.
He's a ceratopsian.
That is a ceratopsian.
Your mom's a ceratopsian.
Well, I mean, that's how she was born.
Bitch, your mom's a ceratopsian. What's that
She's
like?
from the late Triassic period.
What's that like? Well, how much does that bug you, knowing that Jurassic Park's not accurate?
How much does it bug you knowing that most of the Power Rangers dinosaurs aren't actually dinosaurs? Like, the woolly mammoth is not a fucking dinosaur. Pterodactyl, not a fucking dinosaur. Saber-tooth tiger, not a fucking dinosaur. You got Triceratops.
If we're being honest,
yeah,
it doesn't, because I don't like Power Rangers.
That's fair. No, that's fine. Yeah, I get that.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't care.
I'm just saying,
like, even a little bit.
Yeah.
This was taking longer because, like, I forget you have these extra arm attachments.
Yeah.
You have to, like, weirdly put somewhere else. That's the guy with the guy. I'm just trying to match the photos you would have taken for the. He's a guy. He's the same guy, but he's not the same guy because this guy's a mammoth.
Mammoth breeder.
He's a guy. He's a mammoth guy.
Don't you mess around with me.
So, did we cheat? Do the same guy twice? Maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little bit, but they're different.
Hashtag YOLO. We can't disclose one of the members because of a possible episode we may or may not do because we're old and we drink and we don't know.
I don't even know.
But we wouldn't leave you hanging this far in the game. We come here and we're going to end you with these two random fossilizers. Fuck you, dude.
No, that's how we're going to end it.
No, we're going to throw some extra.
No, we're not.
I got extra guy down.
I don't care.
I think we should.
I'm so drunk right now.
I am too, man. I think we got time to play.
All right, let's do two.
We don't have to drink more.
No, let's just do two.
We got some
Look at me.
guys.
Look at me. We brought more guys.
So we're talking. This is fossilizers, baby. We
This
can make monster
This
mans
is
out of this.
fossilizers.
Let's just fucking talk shit.
So do you know the fun thing about wing finger here? That's what pterodactyl means.
Wing finger?
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
Pterodactyl.
Get the fuck out
That's
of my
what it
face.
means.
Get the fuck out of my face.
Dactyl means finger. Ptero means wing.
I don't even like you right now.
It's true.
Wing finger.
So helicopter, you know the word helicopter? It's not helicopter. It's helico P-T-E-R. Ter means finger. Pterodactyl, it's actually finger wing is what
I don't like a fingers. I don't like a
because they have this giant ass finger that's their wing. And that's how they came up with the name wing fingers.
I don't know that I like anything about that, but you can't. You're entirely accurate.
I am accurate. So one of the reasons I'm bringing him out is because he's technically got the combiner head, and that's this one right here.
Yeah. See, my problem is I have like two of the same guy, so I gotta try to figure out.
Well, we have three of the same guy. Are we making two little guys, or are we making one big
giant
guy?
monster man? One giant guy we can combine into one giant monster.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. I
Take it all
figured
apart.
people would want to see the true abominations that men who have been.
This is what happens.
A true God can be.
This is what happens when you've got guys who are very drunk.
Like, what is this?
What
Is this your new God? I don't know your life. Not that good of a God.
like? Okay, so what if this is the main? This is
Okay, I got this head on top of everything.
Me too. Okay, so what if those are the shoulders? Hold on,
Oh, we got two shoulders?
because I got one too.
Okay, you got that guy.
So hold on.
Remember, I've got mammoth tusks I can throw fucking anywhere at any time. 'Cause you have the bone. You got the fucking Beetlejuice head right over there.
That's what I was just thinking. He's got Beetlejuice.
Okay, I got this one.
There you go. He's got this weirdly long torso.
I wish we had like a joint we could do to put like in between everything. Damn it, he's got to fit in there.
That's it. We did it.
No, there's room to improve.
There you go. Make him a centaur.
We gotta make him a centaur. Okay.
Hold on.
We
Hold on. Here's a connector. What do we got here?
Okay, so we have an ending point here to kind of come out of there into.
What if we did,
Cause he's ready to go like as a centaur joint.
and then
Oh, we're multi legs on both of them. He can do it.
no.
He can do it. I believe in him. He's my new God.
He's beautiful.
We have more pieces. Is this what our drunken? Is this what our drunken minds dream up?
So these are the fossilizers. What do you even call this?
How many pieces do you have left?
So many.
I have so many too. I feel like he can become more than he is. I don't even know.
But should he?
Should anyone? I'm trying to find that one true spot between Resident Evil and Parasite Eve.
What I've done here is I've made him
Something to be remembered.
a bow.
I'm just trying to incorporate all of his disparate parts so that humanity will know him for what he was. This is what I wanted this to be.
Hold
This
on.
Weird activity.
There we go.
Creation.
Here is his bow. It's not as big, but
But
it is as disturbing.
we gotta do something with these parts. We have so much left.
What this is his
I
tail.
was gonna say it.
Here, hold on. Put Put that here.
We're so close to making
There
it.
it goes. Oh, come on.
We're so close to the perfect god.
There we go.
Is this when Neon Genesis Evangelion was fighting?
Yes, this is 100% Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Damn it. Hold this guy together while I jerk off over her comatose tits. Isn't that what the whole point of the movie was?
It was his mom.
You're his mom.
What?
What?
Oh, hold on. This may actually be easier from this end.
The tail doesn't even matter.
It does. There we go.
We have completed.
Oh, well.
God, thank you for enduring the madness of creating a new god. You shall praise him or her or
It,
them.
them.
It, I think it is an appropriate time.
This is gonna come at my nightmares tonight. I'm gonna wake up in a cold sweat,
I'm just glad I can't.
and my wife's gonna be like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like,
I have seen too much. It's beautiful.
"It is as beautiful as it is horrible."
Is this what Lovecraft went through?
Yes.
With the cyclopean horrors? Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. The one day where you can kill gods.
Or praise them.
Either way,
Depending on how you.
that's what Sam Hain's all about.
Mr. Hayne.
Mr. Haines.
Mr. Hayne, comma Samuel.
Samuel Haines.
Samuel Hayne believes that you can kill your gods as long as they're made of bone robots from another planet.
Well, that's it. That's it for our Halloween special. What did you think? Did you like this? It's been a while since you've seen us this drunk.
Would you put the episode inside you? Would you consider it?
What was your favorite part of the episode?
I really honestly enjoyed the last Fossilizer bit. That was pretty ridiculous.
Where we made a monstrosity?
Yeah, we made a new god in front of everyone. But it's hard for me to pick. I had a good time. I mean, this is one of our few episodes where everyone is first party.
It's true.
Everyone's above board.
It's true.
Legal,
Everyone's legit. They're legal.
legality-wise. There's certain figures I loved, but we pretty much own both, all of them. For
Yeah.
the most part.
Yeah, I have the non-dead versions of
Yeah.
these. I don't have Bludgeon, but I've got Tarn. But, like, we own
Yeah.
pretty much the rest of them, except for the mask.
The mat.
Or from a friend.
Definitely from a fun little excursion. I wouldn't have bought them except for this.
I'm glad that I didn't buy them.
I'm glad we might have purchased these for an episode.
Oh, for sure.
Had we not been given them. So I'm glad we didn't have to waste the money on these, but definitely fun. Definitely fun.
Yeah, I have not been this drunken.
It has been a while. Since BotCon, right?
Yeah.
Since
Yeah.
the karaoke excursion where
That's
we
right.
exploded and went. We shut the place down
We got very drunk that night.
and we had to wander around the halls of
this is
BotCon as shambling corpses, pretending that we cared about anything.
This is a visual representation of what I felt like.
Yes, that's about right.
This right here.
I'm so
This
sorry.
This is what I look like
So
while I
sorry,
was
everyone
yes.
we interacted with that day.
Anyways, thank you for watching this. Let us know in the comments. What did you think of What was your favorite of Bots and Shots?
Did you miss us?
Did you miss us?
Would you kiss
we-
us tenderly
We missed you.
upon the cheeks?
I'm gonna post a list of people on here that support me on Patreon. It's very nice if you guys all do that.
Also, if you want to throw an episode with me doing real talk Star Wars to their real Star Wars, I'll fucking throw down. I'll do some.
Okay.
I'll do some Star Wars jizz. I'll jizz your
No,
jams.
that
We don't call it jizz anymore, right? It's a new
No, it's jits or something.
Jart.
Jats.
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 You want to throw some jizz at your jats?
Yeah.
Jizz and Jets.
I
Star Wars Real Talk.
I want to think that I had something to do with that. Because I made a video about jizz.
About Jizz?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is it, do you want to do Jizz and Jats? A Star Wars Real Talk?
Maybe. Jizz and jats.
Jizz and, is it
Jizz
your
and
Black
Jats.
series and then a Jizz and Jats?
Jizz and jats.
Jizz and Jats.
Jizz and jats.
We're just letting it marinate.
Yep.
It probably won't take.
It will not.
We drink.
Yeah. I will forget all about it in the morning. I'll be hungover. Probably throw up a little bit. Probably sleep in really late.
I'm the opposite. I'll throw up a lot, but sleep a little bit.
Anyways, thank you for watching. We like you.
We miss you
Yeah.
for the most part.
For the most part. Bye.
Why?